everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. Okay, check this out. Victrola is not one to be left behind, you guys, and that's certainly no exception today because we're talking about all these cool retro cassette boom boxes and things, tape players. They have a couple of really cool models, and this is one of them, so we're gonna check it out. You're not gonna wanna miss this.
This is Record-ology.
Okay, let's go ahead and start off by doing an FCC ID lookup. And as you can see here, I'm doing a little bit of a screen share, so we're going to dig right into this together. It is actually made by Innovative Technology Electronics, LLC. Now, Innovative Technology is the parent company that owns the Victrola brand. So either they formed a separate LLC so you can't track their buying partner, or they truly did make this. It's really interesting. But as you can see here, you can take a look at all the internal photos and really see how it's put together without compromising your own device. So the inner workings there are fairly compact. There's the speaker and the overall layout. Here's the tape mechanism itself. I'm guessing it's a Tanishan. The little blue erase head there is really the giveaway. And the motor on the back side with the pulley and belt. Pretty cool. I always love doing this where you look inside. All right, I think that's the microphone as we're going to test out later. We're going to test out pretty much everything, but there's the microphone, and here are some other components as well. I'm just kind of scrolling down the page here for you to see exactly what it is. That might be a headphone jack. They kind of have to show the size and layout of everything, which is cool if you ever want to peek under the hood. All this information is free to you, public information that you can go see. There's also other materials there as well. Okay, now let's go ahead and dig right into it. This is the Victrola Bluetooth Boombox, and it is cool, you guys. It's a smaller unit. It's a single speaker unit, and I love the design by the looks of it already. Interesting that they're not using styrofoam blocking material. They're just using this kind of carton material, that same kind of material when you go to McDonald's and they give you a drink tray. And I think that's kind of an environmental thing. It's definitely better probably for the environment. Here's a $5 off coupon for a record club, which is really cool. They can text you every day a record that you might like, and then you can choose to get it at a discount or not, and the user manual, of course. Now, let's go ahead and take the blocking material off. Simple plastic wrap on this device. There's not much to it in terms of packaging, you guys. Very efficient, and I love this new car smell moment, this opening moment, unboxing moment. And here's a power cord. I just taken a look at something new, brand new, is awesome. There's a speaker grill that is a metal speaker grill, single cassette player, AM, FM radio, and yes, AM is included. There's transport controls up on the top, and I'll show you why in a second, as well as a selector switch. Those are plastic knobs, either painted or coated silver, but they get the job done. And here we go, guys. On the side, a TF or SD card slot, USB, headphone jack, and a little blue play light. I'll show you that in a little bit as well. Now, you can run it off of batteries, or you can plug it in. It's got a built-in transformer, as you can see right here, so you can just plug in the power cord into the wall, as it should be. Everybody's favorite way of doing it versus having one of those wall warts. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at that tape mechanism. As you can see, it is a Tanishan style. The blue erase head there kind of lifts up and away when not in use. Higher end tape mechanisms actually have it in contact at all times, but they turn it on and off with electricity, so it's like an electromagnet. All of the buttons seem very, good in terms of what they're supposed to do. The tuning dial is really stiff, but I'm sure that'll loosen up over time. All the other switches and buttons have a good snap to them. Little antenna here. It's kind of interesting. It's a tiny little antenna, and it snaps right in the back there. Good handle. I love these kind of handles that the bar goes all the way across from end to end. It's got a really good feel to it. Okay, this is a cassette player after all, so let's start off by giving a listen to the cassette player itself. I'm going to use a pre-recorded cassette, and I'm going to be recording to begin with just ambiently in the room. So here we go. Once it gets going, it's actually pretty good. But at the beginning, there's quite a bit of wow and flutter. Give it a listen here. I'm going to start again. Right at the beginning, a little bit of wow and flutter. It seems like it's just that first 2 seconds and then everything is fine. Listen to the very, very beginning as I start this tape. That may be something that just clears up over time. It's really hard to say, and it's not really a deal breaker because it's over with right away. The actual sound quality is pretty dang good. That little speaker seems to capture a pretty full range, so I'm actually impressed with the sound quality. Sounds good. All right, let's go ahead and flip it over to Bluetooth mode, which is also the USB mode, and we're going to go ahead and listen to a little bit of digital music recorded in MP3, and without further ado, here we go. Actually sounds pretty impressive. All right, let's go ahead and listen to a direct feed of the cassette player itself. For a portable, I think that's not too shabby at all. As you may know, Dolby doesn't license their noise canceling technology anymore. There's a little bit of a hiss, a little bit of a brighter sound image, but not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and test out that microphone, you guys. Okay, this is a test of the microphone system, testing the clarity of the microphone. Can you hear me? Can you understand me? It's a very echoey room, as we all know, but you should be able to hear and understand what I'm saying. Okay, this is a test of the microphone system, testing the clarity of the microphone. Can you hear me? Can you understand me? It's a very echoey room, as we all know, but you should be able to hear and understand what I'm saying. You know, it sounds pretty dang good. I mean, it is what it is. It's not going to knock your socks off with that microphone. But, you know, for dictation purposes, for note-taking, for just getting some of your thoughts recorded, I think it'll work fine. I'm happy with it. And overall, I think it's super cool. Okay, let's go ahead and test out that Bluetooth connection and really give the speakers a little bit of a bass test at the same time.
I'll be in the lab like an overworked chemist. I'll be in my bag like focus or spinach. Pregnant mama doesn't hear my dope verse spitting, cause she only let me rap when my homework is finished.
I really like this unit. It doesn't have like a super retro vibe to it like some of the other stuff we've been reviewing does. It's kind of modernistic. It's just kind of get the job done. Something you take to work, something you just actually use, not so much as a styling piece. The only thing that wasn't perfect from my perspective was when you first play a tape for the first 2 seconds at Wow and Flutter. But besides that, great unit. Okay guys, if you want to own this awesome little beauty, click on the link in the description below. That's all for now. Happy record hunting, and we'll see you next time.